Hello and welcome to the Shooting Show. This week we've got some action-packed sport from abroad as well as some classic shooting a little closer to home. First up, Jonathan McGee joins Finneman Sporting in Yorkshire for a 200 bird pheasant day.
So morning gents, so I'm Henry, I'll be looking after you guys today. From here we'll take a short drive to McGee, where the gun bus will escort you for the rest of the day. We're live on peg today, we're numbering from right to left, we're moving up 2 each drive. Absolutely no ground game whatsoever today. Legal vermin such as pigeons, can we leave those until the first pheasant's been shot on the drive? White pheasants, ornamental pheasants and guinea fowl, there will be a £10 fine if one of those is shot, and there will be £10 for each gun. And the money will go at the end of the season to the GWCT charity. Has anybody got dogs with them today? No. Can we leave cartridges on pegs please? Our staff will pick them up and just keep it safe. If there's a guy behind it, it's usually safe to shoot. So yeah, we'll draw pegs now.
Ja, og jeg vil gerne skyde dem.
Og hvide fasaner.
Ja.
Det koster alle andre deltagere 10 kroner mere. Nå, alle andre? Ja.
Ja, helt selvstændigt.
Ja, det er meget sjovt.
Sjovt.
Så kan du fandme få en her. Vi har hurtigt ret i en hel år.
Det er makker hele dagen.
Vil jeg sige. Nej, hvad står der? 7?
Det er
Nå, jeg tager start med, men...
Moving up to. Okay.
This is a 6 or 9.
Det er Roland.
That's
Sears.
So the back right.
Flip sleeve.
Hvad gør du så?
Den kan lige sidde her.
Rykker ud.
You are aware that I'm not Johnny Walker.
Yes, that's fine.
Glade gade. Johnny Walker. Det er en glad gade, Johnny.
Perfect, so when you guys are ready, we'll make tracks. Yeah, we'll get going now. Perfect.
Ja, og jeg tog 3 æsker. Langt bagud. Ja. Ja. De andre. Mediet Sporting, så.
Roland, det er to. Michael Guldmann får en.
Where else have you been? Kettleston.
Michael Guldmann har også med den her.
Yes, I don't know where it is. So that's where it was.
Yeah.
I was looking for him.
Yes. I won't be in your face though.
Yes, today I'm going to be joining Mr. Hyman, who's an experienced shot. I'm going to load and instruct him on pack all day long. He's a really good shot, so what we will do is try to get him on target on the more longer distance birds. What we do is that we never sell or organize any shooting events where I haven't shot myself. So Stainley, I've been working with them since January, where I went over here, had a day here, thought it was fantastic. The accommodation here is great, so that's why we're here. We take teams out regularly from Denmark to UK, to the places where I've been, and it gives much more intimate experience for the group, as I know the people who are there and the teams know me. So they are there already without being too formal and without feeling like a guest. They feel home by arrival.
perfekt, sådan som vi gør det nu. Den der var lige på den anden side af træerne, det var okay. Ja, for satan. Og du?
What do you think the difference is between shooting in England and Denmark?
Mainly the organizations, how they do things. And Denmark you will have usually 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8 drives. Where in the UK, mostly, even on 400 days, you will have 4 drives, maximum 5. Very relaxed. You have big organizations where they push in the birds, they're docking in very well. You don't have the waiting time in between when you are packed out until the bird starts to come, where you will have more waiting time a lot of places in Denmark. So that's the difference. Where we do more to honor the game with our game parades, hunting horn playing, and we don't have that in the UK. So I'll say that's the main differences.
Godt.
Good pheasants.
Sådan nogle de skyder, der falder lige foran mig. Må du godt advare imod.
Jamen, det ser jeg ikke engang, fordi der er jeg allerede på næste fugl. Det må du undskylde.
Nej, det er jo.
Nice shooting. Det var fint.
Især den første.
Ja, det var sgu fint.
Var det din leg?
Jeg har noteret mig selv cirka i 10.
Okay. Det er ikke gentleman-agtigt.
Klar der. Nej, men de kom sådan, og så lige snart de kom til hegnet. Så er det
87 fasaner. En due og 2 snæver, der blev skudt på. Eller hvad?
Yeah, so now it's 11 sass. We have a steak pie and pheasant wraps, which is from the pheasant from Stainley pork. Absolutely lovely food. We do prosecco combined with slow gasm, or just the prosecco, whatever the guns like. Today we're shooting through. We are gonna go to Stainley Arms after having the shoot lunch, but we are in December right now, so the sun is limited, and we'll shoot through today 5 drives, have a great lunch, and they can enjoy the pub as long as they want.
Paler shade of white, turning cartwheels. White shade of white. They are an offer this week.
Det er godt. So you guys have got
Somebody will spot us.
You speak Polish. Nobody will understand it. For bedre koster, og så regulerede han det på skide fint.
What is P and mint? P and mint. Det smager faktisk godt, ja. Vi mangler. Det er kun roland.
We just finished 11 sass and are now just in the start of third drive. In the front of McGee Park Estate. The main house is just here. Lovely scenery. So really excited to see what's happening.
So this is actually replica of a boss, but on a Pirazzi platform. It has the balance of an English gun, but it can shoot steel. Yeah. So that's why. So let's see how it does. Ja.
Så begynder de at vinkle, så de går egentlig lidt nedad. Ja. Ikke? Det er ikke noget nemt skud, dem der. Nej, dem til højre, dem til højre, dem til højre. 100% over. Så, Jan. Nu begynder fasanerne. En duple, mand! Nice stop.
What do you think of the birds so far?
It's lovely. It's lovely. A good mixture. Shootable birds, but absolutely challenging birds. That's what stands out at Stainley, definitely. Jeg kan ikke se, hvor du er henne på den der. Hej!
He got it.
Ja, den fik han.
4 og en enkelt. Nej, 5.
Super.
5.
Super. Nej, du pjattede ikke. Du tog bare nogle chancer. Prøvede at skyde nogle svære ender.
Ja. Fasanen er skød, den ligger der.
Ja.
What was the red denote?
Du sørger for din egen underholdning.
Jeg forstår, at det blev filmet, og
Yeah, flexible pack. Put in another drive, so we're gonna have 5 drives. This is 4th drive. Usually really nice drive at Stainley Park. You'll see that this originally is a partridge drive, but due to the lack of birds, due to the bird flu, we mainly pheasants today. But if you look down here, we have guns in the bottom. We will make some really nice shooting. And we have more floating pack here. We can go back and forth. We start up here and we'll move more close to the line of guns. So exciting.
Cool. Have you been here before?
Yes, I have. Started working with Stainley about a year ago. I love the team. The organization is very well run, and you can feel that the owner of the estate lives for shooting, have done for generations, and it's easy to see how the terrain is managed, how the game crops has been made. It's just made for shooting, really. Satans! Flyttede os. Ja, super igen. Ej, kom så, sving. Du skyder altså. Ja, kom så. Ja, var det flot. Ja, den der, kom. Det var flot skud. You get some good recordings here. Just very happy loader. Yeah! Kom så igen. Stille og roligt igen. Ja, det er flot. Kom ind med dig. Rolig. Over!
Ej, det er mere.
Ja. Så, kom så. Ja!
Ej, jeg var lige i røven begge to.
He's shooting very well. I have been loading for Jan. Oh, just a second, the bird coming. Here, Jan, højre, lige der. Kom så. Yeah! Beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Another one. Perfekt sving. Perfekt timing. Kom så. Ja! Træf i begge. Flot. 17. Kom så. Den skal I næsten have lov til at skyde. Flot, Jan. Virkelig flot skydning. Pick your bird. Yeah, another one there. Yeah! 19. Go!
What were you saying about the shooting?
Jan is a really good shot, experienced shot for 30 years. Been loading for him quite a while. Yeah, we always have great fun.
That was 4 for 4.
Yeah, it was definitely good. Swing. Ja, der var træf. Ja, der var der. Ja, det var der. Der var træf.
Nothing like hot barrels.
Og det er de.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Du skal lige den nips op. Ja. Fordi så havde du dem.
Ja, det var fedt.
Funny day was
We go around.
that was really bad.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you were a little bit out of it.
You tell me it was a hot spot.
Så du kan godt lide det?
det kan jo altid.
Det tør jeg sgu ikke at give dig an på i det næste drev. Det er det største drev, vi skal i dag. Det tør jeg sgu ikke.
Jeg kan jo godt forestille mig, at den slunde der kom i går. Jo.
Jeg håber, vi den holder.
Yeah, we just lined out the last drive, just started. The drive we just have had was absolutely fantastic. I think it was like 80 birds, 48 guns. Our pack, we had 50 shots, so it was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant birds, very different. You had high birds, long crossers, snapshots, woodcock in between, perfect. So what we're doing now, we're shooting the last one, which is the biggest drive usually here at Stainley, and then we go for shoot lunch at the Stainley Arms. Partridge! We just said that it seems like the partridge will fly reasonably faster than the pheasant, but that's only because of the swing in the wings. It will be considerably slower. So I just told him to don't give it too much lead, even though he thinks it's high. It's also a smaller bird, so it's a typical mistake made by guns with partridge, shooting in front of it if they're used to the pheasants. Nu, sving. Du fik kraftigt med den ene af dem, tror jeg, gjorde du ikke? Ja, prøv at se nu. Yes, du fik den.
Han rammer den begge gange.
Ja. Det er sådan sikkert det. Ja!
Nej!
Ja, du rammer den i røven i anden skud. Lad os prøve. Ja, lad os bare gå lidt til det. Lev den ind. Det var godt, ja. Kom rundt. Klik. Du skulle lige have klikket den af.
Det var et meget godt skud, det der.
Jeg skulle lige huske at klikke den en gang.
Ja.
Vent, der kommer flere. That's it.
Thank you. Tak for hjælpen.
Det var hyggeligt. Er det 5 fasaner og en anden?
Sådan cirka.
Me for joining the shooting show here. I hope you have enjoyed the day. If you want to get in touch, want to try shooting anywhere in the world really, get in touch at Jonas at FinnemanSporting.com or find us on Instagram. Pleased to have you here.
Next up, we're stalking a little further afield. Thomas Nissen and his shooting partner Jens are on the Kazakh-China border, hoping to track down Ibex and the elusive Maral stags. Let's see how they get on.
Riding for 5-6 hours and made the camp now. It's about 4 o'clock and we go out now and look for the Maral and see if they are bugling tonight.
Do you have enough clothes with you, Mr. Jens?
It's very cold at night here. I think we will get frost, maybe 5-10 degrees below zero tonight. So we have to stay warm.
Yes. Let's go. Let's hit the mountain.
Let's go to the mountain.
Guide is up spotting for the Marals that we saw in the valley, far from the top where we came up, and we are waiting on the horses to see if we can find them, and if we can we will go up there and have a look. If not, I don't know what will happen, but time will show. In the meantime, I can enjoy the view. We have reached the top on the horses, and right on the highest top, when we come into the next valley, the guide he saw a group of Marals. Jens is just now looking at the stag, seeing if it's one to go after. It's a long way, but we will have a look, see what happens.
Where we hunt the Maral in this area, we are high altitude, between 2,000 to 3,000 meters, and long range shooting is a must for this kind of hunt. So it's important that you train at home the shooting, and you know all the details around this. But I will talk about that later.
We've just been behind the hill here, watching on a group of Maral. There was at least 3 stags, but no big ones, and there was some females, a little group below to the left and a little group to the right. We could also hear a stag bugle below us in the valley when we left, but we couldn't see him. So I think we will get on the horses and continue. Ain't that right, Mr. Jens?
We are moving now. We have 1.5 kilometers to him, so we try to go closer so we can judge him how old he is. Today we have spotted around 10 different Maral stags, and they live in a high altitude, quite amazing to see how these stags can live up here. We spotted a big stag today, and with about 8 hinds, and we tried to get closer and calling him, and then suddenly the weather changed a lot. We got big wind, and the fog came in, so we couldn't see him, and we went into about 500 meters, and we were calling, and we could hear him, and we were waiting and freezing, and And after that, it cleared up, and he was gone. So we took the horses, and for this kind of hunt, I would recommend to take some lessons in riding horses at home, because you ride places here where you don't even want to walk. So it can be a little bit scary, but they are very good horses, very good horses. And after some hours, you get used to it. And if the plan doesn't change, we will try to come up tomorrow and look for the big stag.
Oh, Mr. Jens, you're back.
Morning, Thomas.
Morning.
Sleep well?
Yep, everything's well.
Good.
Everything well with the animal?
Yes, everything is well.
Good.
Well, it's time for breakfast in the camp. We have been 10 hours in the tent trying to sleep, but the wheel has been a little noisy and the legs a little hurt by all the riding yesterday. What happened yesterday evening was that when we were on the way down the mountain, we saw some Maral on the other side of the mountain, and the guide he had seen one bigger Maral in the lower part of the valley.
Klar? Ja.
And just before dark we came in on that Maral, and Jens took it in a nice shot in 300, was it 320? Yeah. Yes. 320 meter, and it went down with one bullet.
We did it. 8 hours of riding.
In that scene, Jens met Mr. Weatherby, which is always fun when you are photographing people, when Mr. Weatherby he knocks on the door. So there was more blood than from only the animal.
Before I go on a hunt like this in the mountain, like this in Kazakhstan, where we have a big risk of shooting on a long distance, I always train my long-range shooting before I go. And I test my ammo on a different distance. And first of all, I start shooting and test my shooting technique. One thing I do is when I place my rifle on the target, I close my eyes for 3 seconds, then I open and see if the target is the cross is on the target at the same place, so I don't move through my through the time that I close my eyes. Another thing is when you breed, if your cross is going like this, when you breed, you must find a new position so the cross goes up like this when you breed. Then I test the truant on the scope here. On a hunt like this, I have a 0 at 200 meter, and then I go out to 300 meter and click, and I test the click on the shooting range, so I know exactly how many click, and I go up to about 600 meter, and then I note all on my stock here. I note all the clicks. I have them here from 100 meter to actually to 800 meter, and then I have a ballistic. I don't know the English word, but in my scope I have I can see the cross here all the way out to 580 meters. So if I don't have time to turn and do the clicking, I can just look at my scope. If I hunt if we go into the forest for the Maral, I can shoot on very close distance with my aim point. I have a aim point with a, what you maybe call a red dot, and I also use it when if you want to find a place where on this location we find the Maral, and I cannot find it in the scope. I just look through the aim point and I find the place there, and then it's the same place in my scope, so it's very easy to find the game again, maybe after the first shot. And on this hunt it went very well. We didn't shoot really long range. It was 300 meters, 320 meters, so I didn't click. I just used my my ballistic cross here. So that was how it worked. And we were very happy with the bullet performance. It did very well in the Maral. I don't think it had lost. It's maybe 95% left of the bullet, I would guess, and sit in the skin on the other side of the Maral. So it's very, very nice. The Maral went down on the place where it was shot and rolled down the mountains. So a happy ending on the Maral. We are now skinning the Maral and over here and make ready for transport with the horses on our way home.
Thank you.
Au. Stunning beasts and stunning scenery there. Sadly, that's all we've got time for today on The Shooting Show. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you're not a member of BASC, make sure you join. My name's Chris Castle, and this has been The Shooting Show.
If you aren't a member of BASC, it's time to join now. BASC, looking after your sport, looking after you.